Good evening. Good morning. Vinay, of course, is here, excited. Hello, Hostpree. Hello, Nine. We're cooking a crab. Crab has to be cleaned, so I need to cook it first before we put it in the cioppino. I really thought that the water was hotter. I don't know why. Like, it was boiling, right? It's salty. I should get some more salt, though. And maybe some other stuff. Hi, Christian. Thank you for your help today. Christian might have helped with the crab situation. Hi, Mom. We're making cioppino today. I know everybody's excited. If you're not from San Francisco or you haven't been here, like, you might not have had it. So, hi, Finay. Finay was the first here. Finay, do you work? Or do you go to school? What is happening? I think that was like the smallest crab, Nine. Because I was there with the sous chef, Shawen, today, and she spoke some other language that I don't understand, and told the guy the smallest crab. And there it is. Maybe like a pound and a half or something. Hi, Janine. I'm sure Janine has had cioppino before. It's going to be my first time making it, of course. I always try new things with you guys. Thank you for being here. And I even went to Boudin today and got the sourdough bread, the bun, the loaf, whatever it's called. So we'll see how it turns out. We're gonna make a lemon ricotta cake. Is it cake? I don't know. I just figured that lemon something is better. Sorry for the, let me pull you out. There we go. Something lemony makes sense after cioppino, right? Right? Okay. Cioppino takes 40 minutes to cook, and only like 5 of those minutes is the exciting part. The rest of it is just building the sauce. So let's do that. No, actually, let's make the cake first, because that's more exciting for me. My favorite part is always the cake. So ricotta lemon cake today. And I'll be using whole milk ricotta cheese, which again, I have not done before. So let's try that. What did we do today? Today we went to the Indian store and we got chickpea flour and wheat flour, which I would like to try, as y'all know, on cakes. I don't know if I want to try the Indian wheat flour, but I'm assuming wheat flour is wheat flour, right? Should be fine. Chickpea flour I got for pakoras because I really want to try baking those. But then we found a recipe for chickpea flour chocolate chip cookies, if anybody wants to see that or try those. Somebody who lives in San Francisco, let me know. So, very sad thing happened today. I lost one of my measuring spoons. The teaspoon of this it was sacrificed to the garbage disposal gods, unfortunately. It's okay. I still have my old set because I have a hard time throwing away stuff. So there it is. 1 cup all-purpose flour. And by all-purpose, I mean low gluten Korean flour, because that's what we use here. And since we killed one of the things, There we go. I guess I lost a half a teaspoon because a teaspoon is still here. I had to dig in there and get it. 1 teaspoon baking powder. Ooh. Oh, no baking soda. Weird. Okay, awesome. Less work. Also got strawberry extract today, which will be fun to experiment with, I think. It's pretty potent, so we'll see. Let's use regular sugar for this one, because it's like lemony. The recipe for the cake is on the bottom. It's in the description. Let me switch my screen. See what you guys have been saying behind my back. Bougie. Is my crab bougie? What are you saying, 9? Hot and sour soup. No, I'm not making that. 9 says, yes, chickpea chocolate chip cookies. That's right. I'll make them just for you. Yes. Jenny is crying. I'm really sorry. Bougie boudin bread. Yes, it is. And I never go to boudin, but y'all know it's the thing. You cannot have Cioppino without the boudin bread. If you're not from here and you're watching, Fernet, for example, it is Cioppino is a San Francisco soup. Wait. What am I doing? 3/4. Okay. Cioppino sounds Italian, but is not from Italy. It is from San Francisco. It was originally made in the 1800s. We had a lot of immigrants from Italy, and a lot of them were fishermen. So when they would come back to the docks at night, they would, or in the morning, they would make a soup with whatever everybody pitched in. Chip in. Cioppino. There we go. That's what happened. And because it was Italian, that most of them were Italian, they had the tomato sauce and wine, onions, parsley kind of base to it. So there is this. 2 eggs. I don't know if I should mix that separately. But you know how I don't like mixing things separately? It's true. I do a lot of dishes every day, you guys. All right. Let's start with the eggs. Without shells. There we go. Crab's over there foaming, which is totally normal. Okay. Half a cup of whole milk ricotta. Ricotta, Trader Joe's ricotta? Is it? Yeah. I don't know what would be a good ricotta cheese. What brand would be good? I don't even know what ricotta is. I think it's the stuff that goes into like lasagna, right? Let's put it there. Of course it doesn't open easy. It's like Parmesan / cottage cheese. If they had a baby. Yeah, that's what it would be. Okay. What did we say? Half a cup of that? Half a cup of whole milk ricotta. Interesting. Do you guys use ricotta? I know Finette just likes to watch people use ricotta or whatever. Half a cup, right? There we go. Good enough. Eggs ricotta, a 1/3 cup of oil, and milk. That's what it says, right? Yeah, I can see sometimes. That. Do you want me to turn the crab around for the legs to cook? I don't. 2 tablespoons of milk. I don't know why that is important when we use so much cheese. There we go. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And 1 lemon zest. And I think we're gonna call this crab done. And okay, I'll give it a couple more minutes. It's gonna cook a little bit more when it goes into the Cioppino a little bit later. So. I know I complain about this all the time and I use it all the time. So. Hi, Mom. Not cricket flour. Otherwise, any flour is okay. Are you sure? Chickpea flour cookies, really? Janine is laughing about my spoon. I am, yeah, it's not funny. Like, Xiaowen was here. We were both like, yeah. What is sustainable that you couldn't do it? Oh, cricket flour. Oh. You know what? Maybe if I find cricket flour, maybe I'll make something and give it to you and I'll just not tell you. Just make it all chocolate. Picture-in-picture video of the crab. Yeah, okay. Just for you. All right. I'm gonna need some of this and some of the juice of that. You're welcome, 9. You know you're my guinea pig. And you've never died from like any of my cooking, so it's fine. I did not know until today, until just now, that cricket flour was a thing. So I don't know where I would get this. I think you just made that up. Oh, you gave your dog cricket flour treats. I guess it's a thing that you can buy in San Francisco, I'm assuming. Aren't we blessed to be living here in a place where you can buy cricket flour? Is this really, like really, where do you buy this? Is this really doing anything? I don't know if it's doing anything. The ultra granola stores. Yeah. I go there all the time. It's my thing. Like I said, today I had to go buy a crab from a person that did not speak English. I go to the opposite of granola stores. However, people who don't speak English also tend to have fancy flour. So I don't know. How about 2 lemons? I don't like this one. How about this one? Janine is not happy with the cricket flour. Do not worry, I'm not gonna give you any cricket flour, anything ever. So. Like, I keep like, look at this. There's nothing in here. Oh, I guess 9 figured out Walmart, eBay, or Amazon. I don't know if I'm gonna buy flour from eBay. That's a weird place to buy flour from. I think that crab is dead enough, so I'm going to pull him out. Yes, it's a him. You are not allowed to fish female crab here. Because I know you all cared, you all wanted to know you were going crabbing this weekend. If you find a female one, if you catch a female one, you have to put it back. I have no idea what the difference is and how you'll be able to tell. But, you know, useful information. Oh, okay. This crab is doing the thing it's supposed to be doing. Where do all the Chinese restaurants get the female crabs? So, at the end of the season, you are allowed to fish female crabs. But, yeah. I like it how you're like, or white restaurants. I don't know, do white restaurants is not a thing, by the way. Oh, I think this is 2 tablespoons. I think that is enough. I thought I was gonna need to use a lot more lemon than I did. Oopsie. Okay. Never mind. We'll use these in the Cioppino itself. It's fine. I can smell the crab yolk. Okay. The more you know, yes. Something else interesting, because I know you want to know about crab season in California. Crab season used to open mid-November, normally. And it will go till about June. And now it like this year it started January, mid-January, I think. And the reason for that, I know you care, is some algae, toxic algae situation, global warming thing. And the fishing of and whales, and the way whales have been coming in. Whales get caught in the nets of the crab nets, I guess. Again, I don't know how they fish crab, how they catch the crab, but so we're trying not to hurt the whales, which I don't mind. So now you know that too, 9. I am a little scared of this. Okay. Let's get this in the oven. That crab is cooked enough. There we go. Let me try to save the rest of these before they go down the compost thing. Do you know how much silverware I've lost down that garbage disposal? So sad. That is why I have 3 sets of silverware. I don't know if you've been paying attention. I have 3 sets. Each one of them is missing a little spoon that got scratched in the garbage disposal. Yeah, true story. There we go. Not hot enough, like at all. Let's do 50 minutes. Strainers for the sink. No. The thing, the garbage disposal's job is to catch that. If you have a strainer, you don't need a garbage disposal. If you don't have a garbage disposal, you need a strainer. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm really good about the garbage disposal, not putting stuff in there. I don't put eggshells or just like if small things like this fall. Or my measuring spoons. So, oh, you have both because you're just better than me. I understand. You don't trust garbage disposals at all, okay? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. And I was gonna put my hand in there, and I thought it was like really gross, and I didn't want to put my hand in there. Xiaowen was here. She was like, just carefully, and I'm like, no, it's really gross in there. Like you don't know. And then I put my light. It's not gross in there. It was totally fine. It's like metal. Like, of course, I'm OCD, and I regularly put like, vinegar and soda down there. So I guess I am keeping it clean. I just never looked at it to see how clean I'm keeping it. So, yeah. Janine, you're funny. Technically, you know what? Technically, my stuff is clean. So I technically did great. Oh, you mean put my hand in there? Well, yeah, okay. Well, it's too late now. Orange peels in there. See, orange peels are just too big for me. I don't put that big stuff down there. And I don't want it to like smell good. I need it to be clean. The way it is surprisingly clean. All right. I even used the thingy. Look at me, not my hands today. Wow. All I smell is crab, by the way. One of the reasons I did this one is because it just needs some powdered sugar on top. And I love those cakes. So easy to make. All right, it's going in. I don't know, 40 minutes, right? Let me pull out that crab. I don't know if it fits in here. Where are the thingies? Oh. It does look really good. Yeah, let me dump this. All right, everybody makes this differently. So another one of those like attempts for authentic is not gonna happen because like I said, it was it's the leftover fish soup, okay? So everybody makes this differently with whatever fish they have. So today there was crab. I got clams. They did not have mussels. I really wanted mussels because I love mussels. They did not have scallops, of course. They hardly ever do. And I went to 2 stores. And I don't like frozen fish, by the way. I like live fish, live seafood. So, and there was prawns. So we got prawns, clams, crab. That's it. So it is so beautiful. So beautiful. I know. I'm not going to take a bite out of it. Thank you, though. All right. So let's work on the base, I guess, for the soup. That is your typical, like, onion, tomato. Oh, that's going to make health pretty happy. I even got wine today, yes. I went to the store and I looked for the bottom, you know, the cheapest wine possible. And Sharon was like, do you want a Chardonnay? Do you? I'm like, I want the cheapest wine. So I got a whole bottle of wine for $3.99. I could have sworn Trader Joe's had cheaper wine. But the cheapest one today was $3.99. I splurged on that. I don't have a pre-cut onion today. And although in the past I have not cried from onion, I just might today. $3.99 must have been quite a year. Yes. $3.99. $4, yes. Someone gave me a 5% fermented apple cider mixed with guava. Wow, it was pretty good. Is this kombucha? Is this what kombucha is? Fermented apple cider mixed with guava. That sounds crazy to me. I don't want to hurt like I did yesterday with the poblanos. I was like sneezing. My nose was running even afterwards. Like, however, enchiladas yesterday were really good. Or the chicken burritos with the, you know, whatever that was that I made. I learned that I don't like this first layer of onion, or maybe the second or another. Maybe I do. Maybe that's not the one I don't like. What am I trying to do here? I don't know. Ugh. Hi Irene, how are you? Welcome. Okay. Oh. Yep, this is about to get really painful. I can feel it. Okay. Let me open my window. It needs an onion, as per usual. All these dishes, Greek dishes, Italian dishes, 1 onion. 2 servings, 10 servings, an onion. I don't know. I don't know how that's possible. And when they say an onion, I just do this much. This much looks about right. Goggles, yes. I'm wearing glasses. It should be enough, right? But it's in my nose. This little film they have. What is this? Why? Why does this happen? This. All right. Good enough. I'm putting this away. And these. All right. Let's put them in a bowl. Oh. I do like them cooked. When they're raw, though, it's just terrible. Okay. Okay. Wipe. Soak them in ice water. Okay. Oh, POV husband did it. Cheater. It's not that bad. Like the last 4 or so that I've cut, I think if I'm not live, I don't know, there may be the kind of onions that they are. I think maybe some of them are more tear-inducing than others. I don't know. All right. So it's tomato, your basic herbs, had to buy a pot just to make this. Let me see. So the recipe I'll be using, it actually comes from all recipes, but I'm not, of course, following it exactly. It will be garlic. Now I'm gonna need the parsley. I've had this for a while. All right, this is done. Gonna turn it down. You said butter. Do we have to put butter? Can we just put oil? I think we can put oil. I don't know, you guys want to watch how this is done. Let's do it. All right. Onions, parsley. Yay much? Yay much? Yeah, okay. And garlic. By garlic, I mean garlic. It's fine. I don't want to borrow the pot. It's fine. This much garlic sounds good. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. He said 3 to 4 minutes for that. And then we're gonna add the tomatoes. About as much tomato as I would like, which is a big can of crushed tomatoes, and I'll do a can of tomato sauce. Sounds about right. And then it's gonna need a whole bunch of other herbs. All right. All right, it's gonna need bay leaves. Let me find them. Basil, thyme. I need one of those organizers that has them alphabetically, okay? I think alphabetically really works for me. the other stuff. I don't know what is happening. Basil, thyme, bay leaves. Isn't that the one I couldn't find last time, but it was like right in front of me? Yeah. There we go. Same thing now. It's disappeared. If you were bay leaves in my house, where would you be? Oh, you would have a black top, and I'm looking for not that. There we go. In the bay. Oh, you are so funny, Hellspree. So I read in one of the recipes, one of the many recipes that I was trying to, I read to put this together, clam sauce. And I'm like, there is no clam sauce in the 1800s. And then, excuse me, Shawen is like, yes, because there was also Chinese fishermen and they traded ingredients. And I think that maybe the Cioppino, some of the Cioppino they have now, has clam sauce because of that. I don't have clam sauce. It said fish stock, and it's like, no, I am not doing fish stock, no. So this one straight up says chicken broth, which is awesome because I have that. So this is the part that always scares me with these pans. But apparently the burn thing is when you deglaze it and it gets in the food and it makes it so good. But right now it's scary looking. And it's turned down like lower than medium right now. Okay, let's get the wine ready. Is that like clam juice? I don't know if clam sauce is like clam juice. Apparently, it's really hard to make, but I guess in the 1800s, they did make it. Wives at home made it, which took a lot of time and effort, and yeah. So I don't know. So here's the wine for the deglazing, which works pretty well. This is pretty magical. You're supposed to let the alcohol cook out. Sure. But of course it needs more wine. And we'll do a little more. Because now I have a bottle of wine. What am I going to do with it? We'll do 1.5 cups. If I was a fancy chef, I would do that whole like let it catch on fire. But I'm a chef kinda, so none of that. Okay. All I can smell is wine. I don't want to say cheap wine, but I did mention $3.99, so you know, as in $3.99, Hellspree. All right, we'll do a couple of bay leaves. We'll do some basil. It says 1 tablespoon. Like, I don't know why I decided to follow the recipe now, okay? There we go. 1 tablespoon of basil. Half a teaspoon of dried thyme. Thyme is not one of my favorites. There we go. Here's thyme. And half a teaspoon of oregano. But I'm a big fan of oregano, so a tablespoon of oregano works pretty well for me here. Crushed to make everybody happy about me not crushing my ingredients. It still smells like cheap wine. I mean, beautiful Chardonnay. And I know I should put that later, but it's getting pepper flakes. There we go. Now let's do the sauce. So we're doing a little can of the tomato paste and crushed tomatoes in puree, a big can of that. And now I'm gonna try to find chicken broth, which is conveniently behind the beer. I think it's weird to put chicken broth in fish soup, but chicken stock just sounded weird. But this recipe straight up says chicken stock, so I am following the recipe. Kinda, sorta. And this smells like nothing. / wine. Okay. I'm gonna add some salt. And by some, I mean a lot this time. And some pepper. Thanks, Eva. It smells different things. Hi, Mel. I am cooking Cioppino for the first time in my life. If you're new here, I do a lot of that here. A lot of firsts. And there is a ricotta lemon cake in the oven, which is bubbling up for some reason. We're going to pull that out in a few minutes. Smells very tomatoey. I don't know if I should add more. Well, it's not cooking yet, so I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say anything yet. Hold on. Oh, but that pepper got in my nose. Okay. Excuse me. All right, you ready to crack the crab while this is doing the thing it's supposed to be doing? Let's do that. All the herbs. Let's see what you guys are looking at. It's not Mexican food, it's San Francisco's food. It's seafood soup. It's not Italian American. It is San Francisco, made from Italian immigrants in the 1800s. So just saying. So it has crab and whatever, it has whatever seafood you like. And a lot of juice, this crab. Or whatever you can find. Today it was this. I found crab and some clams. So I know it's so exciting. This is the stuff that some people eat. Some people. Other people. Uh-oh. I need to get a knife. Hold on. I made a mess. As per usual. Let's see. Where is my favorite knife? Oh wow, there's crab juice all over the thing now. Where is my favorite knife? It's not there. Oh, this is terrible. I will use my least favorite knife. American dishes like it's either immigrated from other countries or was introduced to America. No, you're right, Mel X. They all come from somewhere. Yeah. So most of us don't eat this, but I know some cultures they do, and they really, really like it. It is very fatty to eat. It doesn't feel fatty. Oh, it is very salty. There was no salt in the crab, or there was like a tiny, tiny bit of salt. That's not the reason. So most of us don't eat this, sorry. The gills, is it gills? It's inside. It's inside the bottom part. So the crab has a lot of that stuff, and I don't want to put that stuff in the soup. That's why I pre-cooked it. But I think officially you can. This is all crab. Yeah, should I leave it whole? No, let's cut it. There we go. And this is how you clean a crab if you want to clean a crab and you don't want to eat all this other stuff. So that's all in here, all the meat. And the legs, of course, are there. I'm sorry if I'm wasting something that somebody is watching and looks like it's good. This crab has just a tiny, tiny amount of salt, just cooked in water. It is really good. And it's gonna be better in the soup. There we go. Clean. Buy crab shell. Cut it in fourths. You come here and cut it in fourths. It's gonna like come apart. That's why I'm not cutting it in fourths. Oh, I need to clean this somehow. Let me check on the soup. Maybe I should turn it up a little bit. Okay. Smelling much, much better. Much more like soup than... There's nothing in this soup other than fish. So you can have it with pasta or rice, but bread is the traditional way here in San Francisco. So, yeah, the gills do taste weird, and you're not the only one. So, but some people absolutely love it, love that, the inside, all that, all that. So, yeah, apparently it has a lot of cholesterol too. It's not good for your cholesterol, I guess what I'm trying to say. Okay, let me put this in the trash. Take it away. Ew. Oh yeah, clean this mess. I don't want crab mess when I'm about to pull out a beautiful cake. I don't know, I have such high hopes for this cake because it was pretty in the pictures. So I'm just hoping that it would taste good. It looks bubbly, you guys. So, like the top of it has all kinds of lumps. So, Janine, you're hungry. Come over. I say this to everybody. Come over. We can eat and drink cheap wine. $3.99. Oh, you got Popeyes. So you went the easy route while I went with, let's do the crazy thing and make like Cioppino and ricotta cheese. Yeah, I can smell this wine. I don't think I'm supposed to smell that wine. So, and this is getting ready-ish. Should I just eat bread while we're like waiting for this? So there's clams. I have clams, right? And prawns. Maybe I should clean that. So, let me open it. Oh, I closed my window. Hold on 1 second. Because I want to see me. I like looking at me. No, I want to make sure you can see. You can see. I can see what you're seeing. So, hold on. If you're not from San Francisco, Boudin is the bakery here. It's been around for 1,000 years. I'm exaggerating by many. Actually, it probably says here over 150 years. This sourdough is like super old sourdough. There's a few of them here in San Francisco. And they make this sourdough bread that's like really good sourdough. And although I like this sourdough, I buy my sourdough from Pennsylvania, which is not known for its sourdough. But I like that sourdough better. You can judge me. So it is not flaky, but kind of sort of. And it is soft. Very soft. And you just kind of cut slices in butter, dip it in the soup. There is the bread. Oh, it smells really good. The bread is ready. I think I do want to have some corn with this because I can't just have soup, fish, and bread. We'll do some fire roasted corn. I have some frozen. It feels like it needs more soup, like more water or more wine. I don't know. We'll do water. Budino was founded in 1849 along with San Francisco. So the first person that came here started sourdough, like made bread, then kept it and kept growing it, and then there we go, 150 years later. We have that. They have expanded. Do I need a roux? I don't know what a roux is, so I'm gonna go with no. So it used to be just bread, and if you go to San Francisco, you know, to the wharf, you can watch the assembly line, how they make it, and it's pretty cool. And the bakers talk to you. I do want to make this as less disturbing as possible, though. I guess not disturbing is not the word. A roux is a thickening base for sauces. No, it does not need to be thick at all. It needs to be thin. Cioppino is a very thin. Mine is actually thicker than it needs to be. That's why I added water. So yes, you can put them in with a shells, but it's less work when you're eating to not have to take the shells out. So it takes about 10 minutes for all this to cook. That and the clams should still be alive. And I'm not taking the clams out because that's how we know they're good or not. Tiger prawns. You can put any kind of fish in this. I think you can make it with frozen fish too, but I am just very, very picky with seafood. So it needs to smell like the ocean. Clams and mussels, yes, and the restaurants do, and they should be. And I did not. I went to 2 different stores and I could not find mussels. I want mussels and I wanted scallops. I love scallops, but they didn't have any. And I know that Health Spree wants razor clams, and there was no razor clams, which I've never had, but I would love to try. Razor clams are weird. You guys, if you haven't seen them, you can Google it. They're just like this. Ugh. Ah. This one had a head. How do you describe the razor clams, Health Spree? They look like razors. Not sharp. Mid-Atlantic. No, I mean, how do you describe their shape though? Rectangular clams instead of clam shaped. Like, I don't know. Oh wait, is that ricotta thing supposed to get a different color on top? We'll figure it out. They look like mustard. Tubular, yeah, tubular I guess would be more of the description of that. And long. So, yeah. I'm gonna excuse this process here and be like, I'm doing this for my kid because he doesn't like to take shells out. I don't like to take shells out. It smells like nothing. My kid does not care. My kid's very easy to please. It's me, okay? It's me. Like the crab will be like bad enough. Long neck clams. I always thought they were weird. Yeah, I have seen a lot of people eating those long neck clams live. And that was an option today. But guess why I didn't get it? Because they look weird. Yeah. Oh. Why is it so lumpy? The cake. Yes, gooey duck. Oh, they're yummy. Yeah, it's possible that they are yummy. I've just seen so many people eat them on different live streams. If you know what I mean. If you don't know, don't watch it. It is some people like to look at that. I am not one of those people. It just looks really odd when you watch some people eat them because they don't exactly use a knife and fork. So, you know, no. Plus, they're humongous. Like, if I had gotten like 4 of them, it would have been my whole pot. Why do they have heads? I didn't know. Want the head ones. I wanted no head. Yeah. Okay, 9, whatever you say. If you think it's an Asian thing, yeah, it is. You as Asian, you can say that. Although I'm very aware that in Asian they have silverware or chopsticks or something, you know? But that's not how they choose to eat them. All right. All right. This thing, you guys, can you see it? Let me see. Oh, there's my favorite knife. I'm blind. It's done. It's just not. Let me put it on broil for a second. All right. This tomato soup is very much tomatoey. It needs something else. How about more parsley? Like a lot more. I just added some more. Let me see what you guys learned while I was away. Pacific geoduck is a large prized delicacy in Asian cuisine, known for its sweet, briny flavor and crunchy texture, often served raw as sashimi, oh my god, in ceviche, or lightly cooked in hot pots and stir fries. Yes, thanks Google. All I smell is the wine, and the wine is supposed to cook off. I think maybe if I had some wine, it'll be better. Now I've done clams here before. You know, they have to be closed when you put them in, and they have to open by themselves, and if they don't open, you don't eat them, right? Right? Everybody knows this? Unless you get them frozen or in a can, in which case, you know, that's fine. You're fine. I got it from the cold pool of clams, next to the cold pool of mussels. And that pool was empty. It's very, very sad. Okay, we're done with that. All right, so our seafood is ready. We're gonna dump it in there in a second. Why do I always lose the thingy? Oh, the thing is right there. Okay. Oh, sorry. That smells good. That smells really good. Gooey duck, or no, geoduck, gooey duck. Sorry about that. Sorry for the mispronunciation. Go somewhere, go somewhere. Stay here. There we go. I'm gonna bring the nice tray and put it up. Hold on. Yes, it is really hot. Do not touch hot cake. Don't do what I do. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. Smells really good. Let me find some powdered sugar. Oh, I should wait for the powdered sugar. Hold on. Let's wait. I'm gonna move some stuff out of the way to move the camera. Hold on. That was the hot pan that I touched. That I said don't touch. Yeah, I touched. And this is why you should not touch the hot pan. Alright. Let's go over there and put the seafood in. And it's about like 10-15 minutes. So, let's do the clams first. Uh-oh. These always have some sand in them, no matter how much you wash them. It's trapped in there. It's fine. How about some chili powder? Because I really feel like the soup needs some spice. You mean an OSHA sign that says this many days since I touched the hot pan? Yeah. I need that. Because, you know, that's always 0. It will always be 0 days since I touched the hot pan. Okay. So the clams are opening. Okay. Time for the shrimp. I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit. Yeah. I'll put the crab in. Crab takes about 15-20 minutes to cook. I just cooked that, as most of you saw. I mean, I cooked that an hour ago. There we go. Oh, I thought there wouldn't be enough broth. It's perfect. So, shrimp. I want to make sure all the clams open, and then after that we're good. Clam open. Clam open. Shrimp cooks in like 2 seconds, so. Now it makes sense, okay. I do want to try the sauce though. I mean the soup part. It is very spicy. Watch me not complain. Open, please open. This one is being difficult. I don't want to waste it. Oh, look how nice they look. Yep, that one is still closed. Yes, we're doing this because I'm begging my clams to open. It kind of makes me want to make like one of those seafood boils, which I know this technically is maybe, but like a Cajun one, you know? That you put corn on the cob in there and sausage. And it's very spicy. This clam. Open. Just open. Doesn't listen to me. Corn over there is done. Spicy 2 days in a row, yes. But this one has no cilantro. Did you notice? There's parsley, but no cilantro in here. Very sad. I don't know if cilantro would go. Actually, yeah, I probably would. Because I'm about to put a whole bunch of lemon, so cilantro will work just fine. What are those small crabs called in Cajun dishes? Are you talking about crawfish that are not small crabs, or are you talking about blue crabs? So, it open, right? Yeah. All right, so this is ready. I'm gonna put some in a bowl. I'm gonna try it out. Let's move back. Let's put some ice, not icing. What is this called? Powdered sugar on this cake. Ta-da! All right. Let me get a bowl of soup. With overdone shrimp now. Clams, some shrimp. I have to fish out the shrimp. More clams, more shrimp, crab leg. All right. Can you see this? Lemon. How does it look? Because it's all fresh seafood, it smells zero fishy. Uh-oh. All right, let me get that spoon out. Y'all can see this. Oh, paella. Paella is a whole different thing. So, like, I don't know. Let me do some bread. go. Uh-oh. Did I move it too much? You can see it. Okay, excellent. Looks like the AI photo. It does not look like the AI photo. It could, I guess. That's spicy lemony. It is very good. But I really, wait, I want to have part of the dessert though. This would be the least messy thing, I think, to try. It tastes really good. Like, spicy tomato soup with basil, but it's like, what do you call it? The seafood is just really fresh. It's not fishy at all. So you get like the whole fresh. But let me cut this. Because I really want to try it. It's my first time making this too. Oh, so soft and fluffy. The recipe for this is in the description. It does say all-purpose flour, which is not what I used. And I think that with all-purpose flour, it's not going to be so soft. I hate to say this. So this is your lemon, what did you call it? Ricotta lemon cake, right? They're super soft. My cakes have been very successful lately. I'm very happy with them. You can definitely see the texture is a little different. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, this is really, really good. Wait, I'm not showing you. How does the ricotta lemon cake taste like? I don't know. It is really moist. And the top is like a little hard in the inside. Oh my God, it is really good. It's still hot. It's not like a cake. It doesn't have the normal cake I make texture. There's something different about it. And I think, of course, the ricotta. Okay, I have to put it away because I want to have dinner. Recipe for this in the description. Do use the low gluten flour if you can find it. I'm going to eat. I'm going to take you back to the soup though so you can look at that. And that's it. I'm going to eat. Figure out what to do with the rest of the wine. If anybody has an idea, let me know in the comments. I'll be back live again in a couple of days. It is best hot, so this is the time. So I'm gonna eat it. Thank you for watching, and the thumbs up and the hearts in the comments and everything. I love you. Have a good night.